with Klay Owens. Klay, before we get started with 5 questions, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
My name's Klay Owens. I make fart noises on the internet.
Okay, that's awesome. And where can people find you?
Klayco 47 on Instagram and Facebook, spelled with a K.
All right,
Pretty easy to
fantastic.
find.
Fantastic. All right, five questions, Klay. First thing is, what's the earliest memory that you can recall that sparked the AK sort of bug inside of you?
My dad bought me a Wasser when I was 16 for Christmas. He hid it under the couch. And I thought it was like going to be a BB gun or a pellet gun or something. He's like, check under the couch. And it was a Wasser tin with wood furniture, with a sling, an oil bottle, and a bayonet. For a 16-year-old, I thought that was pretty damn cool. That was my first memory. That's when it all started.
Awesome. And what prompted you to get into competing into the shooting sports?
Saw a video with Jim Fuller talking about Red October back in 2016. I was sitting at my desk eating lunch for work in Texas, and me and my buddy talked ourselves into it over a period of weeks. We finally said, screw it. We bombed across the desert for 22 hours. No hotels. We slept in the truck, shot the match, and it was a wrap after that. I was absolutely obsessed with competitive shooting after that.
What's the one grail gun that you don't have, but you must have before you kick it?
A SIG 551 20-inch barrel with integrated bipod, like the real SIG. That's it.
Awesome. Klay, you recently posted about AKs are hard to own. Looking at the next 3 to 5 years, what do you see in the North American market for AKs and such?
5.56 AKs, or you're just going to spend a ton of money to enjoy them. If PSA can ramp up the AAC ammo, it's just out of stock all the time. But what I've always said, it doesn't matter how hard it gets to own AKs. The ammo's gone. The guns are gone. If there's a hell of a lot of interest, which there is, someone's going to see that and make money. They're going to make the ammo. Guns are going to come back. As long as we stay interested in them, I think it'll all come back. I just think it's going to be a few years of 5.56 AKs as a passive fire.
Okay. And what are some things that the AK community needs to do to grow?
Be nicer to each other. Be nicer to new people. Be nicer to old guys. Just be nicer. And just not live on the internet 100% of the time talking about AKs. Come out and do stuff like this. Because in person, people are so much nicer. And it's kind of like being in the trenches with someone. When you squat up with all these dudes shooting AKs for a full day, it's kind of life-changing, honestly, if you've never done it before, never shot a match with an AK. So I would say shoot them competitively. Don't spend so much time on the internet on forums, and just be nicer.
And bonus question, young person looking to get in, buy their first AK rifle, what would you recommend?
I mean, mine was just a throwdown 7.62. If you have access to 7.62, I just think that's a great place to start. As far as like recoil, a nice 5.56 AK with tune gas for any young person. But I mean, shit. I was shooting a 7.62 AK when I was 16. If I was younger than that, I'd probably still shoot a 7.62 AK. It's just the AK you have to start with, even if the ammo doesn't exist.
Gotcha. And anything you want to promote, Klay, before we call it?
Well, by the time you're seeing this video, Kalash Bash date announcements, all that stuff is right around the corner. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to do all that stuff we just talked about here, keep an eye out and come out to Kalash Bash. Come see us in Texas and shoot your guns at trash with your friends.
All right. 5 questions with Klay Owens. Thank you very much, Klay. Great talking with you.